Just gonna check it's all good, and yep. Hello everyone, and welcome to a Roulette Rivals World Championships match between Milk and Johnny. The first map will be arriving in 50 seconds, and well, this is also a Group E match. Just gonna check I've got everything actually set up so there's no unwanted technical error. Okay. Spin arrives in 30 seconds. The wonderful map of Miami. Have to see what the spin is. You can get a lot out of Miami. 30 disguises, including the suit. So, free potential. The spin is live. We've got Sierra Knox, Loud Pistol as the journalist, and Robert Knox, sort of sniper rifle as a food vendor. This is, yeah, it's, well, I would say it's a typical one, but with Robert Knox sniper rifle, we could see an actual sniping from the laptop, possibly, as the journalist and Robert are quite close. So you can, yeah, get the journalist, get Robert, head across the map to the food vendor, and then make the snipe from there if you'd so wish. Milk is loading in. Johnny is going way to start. I didn't catch what Milk's was. We'll have to see. I'm most likely waiter. This is a way to spin, I'd say. There you go, loads it in, grabs the sugar. Yep, indeed, 2 waiter starts. It's interesting though, because neither have gone for the there's a journalist who around maybe 30 seconds in goes to one of the toilets towards the garage. Can you, yeah, I think I might have seen Robert being sniped in a match before. I can't be for certain, but with food vendor I wouldn't say it would be worth it, because there's food vendors on that side of the map. So you could just grab the journalist on Sierra's side and just go one way. Milk rips to one of the unnecessary enforcers along the main line. That's a early rip. But hey, at least it's not a rip 2 kills in, making your way to an exit. Yep, Johnny is going for the journalist disguise who goes to the toilet. There we go, he's got the disguise and there's plenty of guards nearby, so that's a loud pistol for him. Yep, he's going for that guard's loud pistol. And might also go for the recordings, if he'd like to do so. I mean, there is another recording box right by Robert Knox, if he would prefer to use that. Anyway, Milk's back in, hiding in the crowd this time, saves another problem. Oh, very, very nearly walks in front of the different enforcer though. Johnny's now in the concert area, presumably going to, yes, get one of the mechanics. I can't say I've seen people use that often though. I don't think I've seen that mechanic being used. Usually it's a distraction into the side room, but that's not something I've seen. If it works, it works. There we go, there's a sugar strat there. Milk opting for the the actual distraction with the generator, which does take a little bit longer to get him over there with it. So, well, then again, sugar cutscene takes a while, helps make them a bit more even. Grabs the waiter and peekaboo Sierra into the side room. Assuming nothing crazy happens, this should be a kill. There you go. Does he need a loud pistol? I'm just thinking there's a box there. Okay, maybe that was slight misreading of the spin. I can't be. I'm not entirely sure what the disguise bouncing back and forth was, but that is the kill, and Milk has decided to check if the box has enough room to put Sierra in. I think it does. Well, Johnny's heading possibly to a food vendor. Yep, there's the one just serving at the stands there. Which is always great. Oh, that is a rip though, from the food vendor himself. What was I gonna say? It's it's good to see that food vendor being used, because the food vendor disguise has a lot of really nice variants. You got blue apron, red apron, grey apron. It's a good bit of variety. There you go. Grabs the sniper rifle, grabs the cabin mechanic disguise. Actually, that was a restart on the other side as well. Did not catch that, I'll be honest. It looked to be a restart, then a replan. Ah. Or maybe maybe PC, there's just no walls for PC players ever. Because I swear I've only been consistently wall hacked in one spot in the entire trilogy, and that's like the room neighbouring Tyson's cinema. So I don't know where all of your walls have gone, but I hope you find them. It's actually quite worrying, because I did make a contract with someone nearby that area, so hopefully no one gets all hacked with that. Yep. Start as food vendor. Best way to get the food vendor disguise. Johnny's got the journalist disguise and loud pistol. Just heading over to the Kronstadt pit to do the sugar strat. Now, it's also infiltrating the Kronstadt area. I fairly synced up if it wasn't for the disguise issue. Go, getting the Kronstadt mechanics. definitely interesting to see the difference in strats for just like one little part of the run. Because Miami arguably is fairly linear when it comes to sugar strat, laptop strat, but it's those little things that really separates players time wise. Yeah, it is. It is a bit, but yeah, if it works, it works. There you go. There's the peekaboo. And Milk's going for a Seeker instead of peekaboo. Oh, before they nearly get spotted by Sierra there. It was risky. Big whoosh. Oh, looks like he's trying to go. No, it is a Seeker. I was concerned it was going to be a gun peekaboo, which is not that possible. There you go. There's the food vendor disguise, and Johnny making his way, presumably, no, not underneath, but over to Robert. You go, there's Sierra, but also Quantstat Mechanics who go around the area. That's very risky, and that's a bit because yes, there's two mechanics, not just the one, unfortunately. Oh, oh, there goes the mechanic, and there goes the security guard. Johnny's just heading up to the laptop now. Yeah, he has already sniped the laptop itself. It's probably the one kill condition I'd feel comfortable trying to shoot the laptop with from further away. Here they are, just about there. Fulton, no, the personal bodyguard siding, they're just gonna guard the room for a moment before making their way in. Oh, that is the door closing on them, and it was the beginning of a target lockdown, but it wasn't a telepathic lockdown, so he's still okay. All he's got to do now is trank these two guards, shoot the evidence, get out, and that will be GG's. Through the door into the helicopter. Wait for confirmation. Or maybe a level up. Level 2433. Yeah, level 2433. See, there's challenge percent, then there's level up percent. So you might have just heard a ping sound effect. I'm sorry if you just did. I feel like I've just heard that. Yes, okay, I'm gonna have to mute this server that I'm in so that you don't end up getting confused, because it confuses me whenever I hear it. If I know how Discord works. Cool, I think I figured it out. There you go. That's all done. The next map is Paris, chosen by Johnny. So the Hitman 1 maps, you do see a lot of top tier players picking them, and they're definitely very confident on them. We've got, I know there's Ducker is good in Sapienza, for example. I've just realised the overlay is still claiming it's Miami. I may have missed something. Nope, Paris in 4 minutes time. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You know what, in the meantime, we'll have to see the Group E brackets. So, here are the Group E brackets. We've got, well, for this match we've got Johnny, who's currently in 4th place on the Group E bracket, and Milk unfortunately will be eliminated, or is unable to not be eliminated, along with Yamchiku and Rocky. Okay, apparently I should refresh the spin link, the spin overlay. There we go, that's it. Yes, we've got a lot of experience on Johnny's side on Paris, with 7 matches, 4-1. Milk, as a roulette rookie, is yet to play Paris. Yes, and if I had a co-cast, I would ask, what do you expect to see from this spin? So, chat, what do you think we'll see in this spin? Perhaps Viktor Novikov, Consumed Poison, Vampire, Magician? Or Viktor Novikov, Falling Object, as the falling object being Dahlia. Is that very easy to do in roulette, you know? All the Paris professionals know. Both players have preloaded. I believe going for a speed run of sorts. If I had to make a prediction as to what's happening, I mean, wonderful suit choice of the blue flamingo at this Paris fashion show. Well, definitely fashionable. We probably pass as Helmut Kruger. And that's a speedrun GG's. The pre-match GG's there for that speedrun. Yeah, 1 minute 10. It was, yeah, indeed. First attempt as well. Okay, spin arriving quite soon. I'm just gonna mute myself so you don't hear me coughing. Okay, there you go. Two very useful loadouts. Cue the loud shotgun. Oh, loud SMG. That will work. Anyway, here is the full spin. Viktor Novikov with a letter opener as Palace staff, and Dalia Margolis with a loud SMG as the Sheikh. So, it's probably safe to say it's a tech cruise spin. If they know how. I do believe there's only one loud SMG in the loadout, so I think we can perhaps predict that. Yep, milk's loading in. With Attic start, presumably going to seek another Novikov and pacify there. It's really strange. Actually, no, there are two loud SMGs, but one doesn't pop up when I'm in agency pickups. It's a very strange bug, that things you just can't smuggle in. I've only got the TAC SMG regular, not Mark II, despite unlocking it. Yes, good indeed, a very good suit choice. I just noticed that they haven't gone to seek a Victor heading towards the Attic agency pickup with the TAC SMG Mark II. I mean, it's no longer the Season of Envy, but that stylish Mark II sticker slapped on it, you know, it's just really improves the quality. There he goes, JohnnyAxXx isolating Victor and also the Shake at the same time. That's smart. I assume that guard's a bit blind and doesn't spot it. Anyway, he's got both the ISO and the disguise. There was a restart by Milk that I didn't quite catch. Sorry about that. So much can happen in 10 seconds. There you go, traversal through the attic. Just thinking about where they may be headed to. Oh, that is a rip getting caught off of some random chunk of attic items. Wherever they have decided to put up there. Because, you know, the assassin's worst weakness is a potted plant at the end of the day. Johnny getting a Metic ISO on Dahlia and knocking out the guard. All ready for the kill. Dahlia doing a very good job at hiding the fact she's currently sick. Yeah, Sophus is outside, target's knocked out, guard in the box. It looks as if Milk is going for the bodyguard in Dahlia's room to clear it out in preparation for an ISO. If I had to guess. There goes also Sophus in the box. It looks to be this is going to be the first kill, and obvious no one will hear because of the two-door rule. There's the bathroom door and then the door to the main room area. So, yep, no one bats an eye. Think of it, I sure do wonder where the letter openers are on Paris. If only there was a handy website that could help me in this question. Oh, there sure is. It's hitmaps.com, the one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs. Yeah. And I'm gonna quickly search up where this letter opener is. There are 5 on the map. One of which there's actually one in both rooms next to the isolation room for Novikov, which means he could already have one. As the one upstairs is a little bit less practical. There you go, Milk's getting the ISO on Dahlia with, I think that was a Seeker. Yeah, it had to have been. That's also the kill from Johnny on Novikov, and into the tech crew disguise, and out he goes. Actually no, the palace staff, yeah, that's why I thought he was in the Sheikh disguise and went down to the tech crew, but no, it was palace staff. There you go, there's the ISO for Milk on Dahlia, but doesn't quite matter as Johnny has exited green guns. GG's. Yeah. At that time the thing didn't buffer. Haven. Ah, maybe next time. For the decider map, we'll be off to Mumbai. Oh, there you go, Milks. Tack SMGing some pesky guards, or assistants to millionaires, or millionaires themselves. Okay. Now Mumbai is a longer map. We've got 3 targets, and depending on the spin, it may be a race to not tie. Ah, Milk has agent down, mission failed. Well, better luck next tack SMGing of the enemy. Well, I've just spotted on my recent follows list someone I actually know, so hello Not a Circle if you're listening. Johnny has preloaded and is going for, well, I assume a little quick practice before the spin starts. The worst kill condition for Mumbai is without a doubt Vanyusha electrocution. It fills me with rage. If you know, because you can't knock her out, then all puddles break for her. I mean, it's probably the same for all the other targets, but Vanyusha is the one I have the most experience trying to zap as, I believe, one of her guards, but I'm not entirely sure. Darwood Fall. That, I would say Darwood Fall would be easier than a lot of kills. Because I figure a painter strat, I mean, if you don't know the painter strat, then you can't, but you can just chuck him out that balcony and both the painter and the guard can go in the hiding spot. I imagine paired with a tricky disguise, it might confuse some people. I think if you shoot Darwood in the leg there, it's a bit of a 50-50 whether he's going to fall forwards or fall into the or fall backwards or fall into the concrete. And I believe that goes against the rules for fall. I think a fall accident has to be... I'm not sure if this is just when deciding if it's banned or not, but I know there is a rule regarding fall accidents having to be done with a prompt rather than shoot them in the leg and they fall into water. In contracts mode it does count as a fall, but competitively I believe it does in contracts mode. But yeah, in Roulette Rivals, it, as you can see, it thanks in for fun. Yeah, it does not count. And there's some part of me that's just thinking, if you shoot him in the leg while he's holding Mike the hostage up by his throat or by his collar, I have a weird feeling he falls in, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't think he would. I think he'd just panic. Spin arriving in just under 90 seconds. Yeah, it's by the water near the boat. I imagine you could just drag him to the top of the building near the building the falling object boat is hooked onto. Because that's only got one guard in the way because the other guard looks away. Hope we don't see Vanya electrocution. I don't need to. I don't need to have a nice grave reminder of, well, Mumbai electrocution, full stop, but Vanya in particular. So, Johnny is ready with the skywalk. Milk has got the main street currently selected, so there may be a plan there, or it might just be a need to switch it quickly when the spin arrives.
Agent, get ready. Duel starts in 10 seconds.
Anyway, the spin
7,
dot dot
6,
dot
5,
is as follows. I probably shouldn't start the count that early.
eliminate the target.
Wazir Kale with injected poison as the Kashmirian. Vanya Shah with a saber as one of Dawood's Bollywood bodyguards. And Dawood Rangan, electrocution as the laundry foreman. Oh. That's traumatizing. Mumbai electrocution. Poor Rangan. Oh. Well, there is actually a live electrocution available, fortunately, in the tower. So there's a much low risk of any knocking people out. Yes, the live kill was it. This means obviously the skywalk start isn't really the best idea. It's like Johnny's starting chores for the Kashmirian and Milk starting dancer for Rangan. This spin is something. But keep in mind you can hide the saber in a briefcase. Although I have to agree, injected poison, there's definitely a more complicated one. For live kills on the Maelstrom, I would recommend, yes, on the hills. If you shoot the flag that gets activated by one of the thugs around a few minutes in, it will make him go up to the hill and have a chat with the lady up there who is connected to him in some way, but I can't remember. Long time for loading in here, which is interesting. Milk's just started to load in now. I mean, it's definitely a spin that gets you thinking. I mean, you'll need a way to get the laundry foreman, some sort of electric item if you want. Injected poison, definitely. Here's plenty. Ah yes, there's a peekaboo for up at the hill. That's very interesting. Johnny choosing to shoot a piece of the house the room he spawned in to make him run down, which saves seconds. I don't know. I feel like if there was some whimsical pathfinding and someone entered that room, they'd see the body. But hey, I don't know enough about Mumbai. I'm not the professional here. There we go. There's an isolation on Rangan in a room with a sink. So that's good, assuming the sink is going to be functional. You never know with electrocution. Unless you do know, of course. That's both the guard and Rangan knocked out. But it may not be quite very. It might not be quite wise to set up the tap now, because that would just lure in one of the Bollywood crew members or the bodyguard that are both nearby. Oh, but he has. Oh, yeah, there you go. In there. Looking at the other side now, with the laundry foreman key. I forget about that way of getting into the laundry foreman's house because, well, it's inconspicuous. Which means I'd probably make the worst, like, burglar. But burglar? That's one word I can't pronounce. Probably shouldn't have tried to say it on stream. The worst breaker and enterer. Anyway, he has got a food vendor disguise. That's confusing. But there is one there, so any disguise is useful. I have completely missed a kill on Carle, on Johnny's side. I've just checked the objectives. I promise you, I got a lot of sleep last night compared to other nights. That's the foreman, I believe. Yeah, that is the foreman. Coming down the stairs into his room. Milk's exiting Rangan Tower to possibly to get the foreman and get the Rangan kill over and done with. Okay. Yes, heading to the Kashmirian now to get that disguise, and Johnny has got the laundry foreman disguise as well. Oh no, I've misunderstood. Milk is not going to the Kashmirian, rather towards the foreman, judging by the mission story indicator. Yes. Mission stories are a surprisingly helpful tool, as it turns out. They could get the lockpick. There you go. The pot's actually highlit in instinct. That's something I've missed. Well, yeah, 60 seconds to get the Kashmirian and then head there. I guess that would explain how the purpose of the bullet distraction for the Kashmirian. Also getting this, yes, the laundry worker out of the way to get to the laundry foreman. go, boxed him away. Jumping over, jumping over the box, have a bit of fun. I mean, there's a few boxes in the game that you can jump over. In China, there's a couple bins, I believe. Quick, you blink and you miss it. Johnny has gotten into the tower with a car battery wedged in the briefcase. Milk has got the laundry foreman boxed. And a Rangan kill down. That didn't actually distract anyone. A bit of challenge percent there with Mumbai Blackout. And Mumbai Electric. Challenge percentage, you know. That's the only true way to play Roulette Rivals, is to complete every challenge while you're doing it. But not if you like reset your challenges for the sake of achieving such a goal. I believe we had in Roulette Rivals 5, we had I think it was Akmal from the console bracket who got the challenge for assassinating Viktor Novikov for the first time. Johnny gets the I believe, yeah, tranks the bodyguard through his disguise just outside of the paint ISO room. How's he going to get Rangan? I mean, Rangan is heading down the stairs. I don't see how you do it with Painter. Not a lot of taps nearby. Or sinks. Yes, also going for the ISO in this little bathroom area. Just curious, yeah, seeking him, but that's also going to lure the guard in, so he's got to be a little bit careful now. That's distracted this guard. I feel like I've missed something in the last 20 seconds, or since Milk's one. There you go, he's got Shrank that guard, pacify Rangan. Yep, there we go. Oh, side KOs Rangan, which is... Oh, that's... The guards are now going to run in extremely quick, and that is a restart. Oh, it's how many minutes? 11 minutes in. I mean, that is the nature of Mumbai. The big five, as I remember Buff calling it, is definitely maps that if you're not having a good day, you'll rip on a map like Paris 20 times, but on a map like Mumbai 3 times. There you go. Quickly descending the side of the Jules building, which you learn something new every day. I didn't know about that traversal method. I'm not sure what's happened with Milk. You think he's... yeah, they've peekabooed. Peekabooed one guard, distracted another. been there as well. Handy little hiding spot. Oh, that's Big Whoosh. That's nerve-wracking. And also luring him to where 47 currently is. Subdues the local security. I'm not sure how he got in. How he's managed to get Peekabooed all the way over to there. Or why Milk needs the security disguise if he's already got Rangan. Be interesting to see what he does. A bit of chaos, but it's all died down. Johnny has, yes, got the Maelstrom kill again. Heading, well, I'd be interested, possibly to, yes, electrocute Rangan. I'm getting the strats mixed up as and all. Which one electrocutes at the start, which one electrocutes later on? Feel like I've... Oh yes, Bollywood Bodyguard. That's what I've missed. Milk has grabbed the local security disguise to get into the tower for the bodyguard disguise. I see now. It's very wise. And, I mean, they could parkour up the building to get to... Oh no, local security is allowed on that floor. I'm mistaken. We are halfway through the spin time now. One kill for both. Different kills as well. Come to think of it, Milk hasn't gone for a strat that gets you quick access to a Maelstrom identification. So they'll have to watch out for that after Vanya. There's Rangan. And there's a bodyguard disguise, and a bodyguard disguise for Johnny as well. As well as a potential electrocution on the spot I was referring to at the start of the spin. Like a live option. Both of them, yep, have both of them up there for a guard's disguise. I mean, it's probably the best place. There's plenty of guards fairly separate from each other. Might be about to see a kill in just a moment from Johnny. There's the electrical socket right there, directly in front of him. I have to be careful because there's a lot of eyes around. Yeah, choosing to lure, pardon me, these guards away. Oh, Milk has been caught by one of the enforcers and has now taken half an SMG clip to the face. That's very unfortunate. 14 minutes into a spin would indicate they'd have to cut down the time on the spin if they want to finish. But anything is possible in roulette rivals. Johnny is looking to isolate. Oh, and that guy's pushing him along. Looking to isolate Langan for the electrocution. But there is plenty of guards. Might have to get a bit of a guard stash. There he goes as the laundry foreman now. Back to the bodyguard. Yeah, have to think wisely. Milk's back to the Vangan ISO with the Seeker. If only he'll stand still. There you go. Yep, he's going back for Johnny's going for the sink as well now. It's got the Lord bodyguard. And yes, seekering Langan. I mean, in relation to this kill, they're pretty close. Might be a bit synchronized. Wait, no, sorry. Laundry foreman disguise, that's something I forgot about. Ooh, that has lured this guy who is, yes, unfortunately going to spot Milk and bring to immediately to Hunted for some reason. Was the gun pulled out when it went to Hunted? Oh, I've missed that as well. Johnny has had a bit of misfortune with the Rangan kill, and both have restarted. It will synchronize, but it will synchronize restarts. Yeah, at this rate, it is heading towards a draw, unfortunately. Milk is restarting now. Definitely got to try to the end as well. I mean, the more question is when is the acceptable time to just get a shotgun and just have a little bit of chaotic fun before the end of the match. Oh, at 9 PM I have to see when that match is. That's a shame. I believe it's well, not this part isn't a shame, but it's scored in 420 cast, but I'll miss a lot of it, unfortunately. I mean, I still need to sort out my affiliate business. Next time, I'll be shoutcasting. I'll promise this one a bit more firmly now. I'll probably have channel points all ready for gambling next time. That is, if your country allows it. Milk's got Rangan isolated. Johnny getting the Maelstrom, who I believe got seen the last time. Not Maelstrom, the Kashmirian. I believe got seen the last time he did that, yet to restart, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I've misunderstood something. Body found, but yeah, I think it's just zapped Rangan a bit. It was a restart from Johnny. An SMGing of the guards. I think there's a theme with allowed SMGs and chaos. Well, bye bye guards. And chandeliers very well anchored to the ceiling. Unfortunately, Milk dies before shooting the chandelier down, so we'll never find out just how that chandelier was staying up on there. Maybe next time I'm in Mumbai I'll give it a little test. There you go, there is Maelstrom kill from Johnny. Longer route I didn't know, don't know too much about. As I say, my Mumbai knowledge is just skywalk or hill. That's a bit binary there. Very long load times for console, I've just noticed. Hey, that's why it's a 47-second photo finish, to account for 24-second loading times into Miami on at least my part, with preload. Anyway, we've got final 5 minutes of the spin. Both players still getting as far as possible in the spin with what little time they have now, which is, it's good to see. Johnny getting the laundry foreman, Milk getting the Darwood ISO. Ah, no. I understand now, Milk is just drowning, well, in this case drowning Rangan, but yeah. Ah, hold my hair. Oh, challenge percent. You know, that's 2 challenges, in fact. Okay, if you get challenge unlocks in roulette, that's as good as winning. I say, having never unlocked a challenge in a roulette tournament before, on account of having 100% by Roulette Rivals 5 beginning. So there's no challenges to unlock. Johnny has got the car battery and foreman disguise. Maybe going for a brick strat now in this closing part of the spin. Yeah, I believe that's what we're seeing. And I mean, his guards are Bollywood bodyguard, so that could lead to a smooth transition between getting the electrocution towards, then going towards Vanish's kill. Chameleon 3 times. Do you remember the disguises? Because there's some obscure ones on some of the maps, especially Wilton Creek in Miami. There's disguises that you wouldn't think much about, like the politician's assistant, for example. Or even Sheriff Masterson. That was the one I couldn't get when I was doing Wilton Creek. What's it called? Chameleon. There goes another kill on Vangan there. Unfortunately, wrong disguise and wrong kill method, but not the end of the world. All it matters is that the bad guy die at the end of the day. I mean, not when you're being not when you've been assigned to get electrocution as a laundry foreman, but you know. The Paris chef, yeah, the Paris chefs. They're out of all the Paris disguises, definitely on the more obscure side. I've got 1 minute, well, roughly 75 seconds remaining. I don't think we'll be seeing any, I do believe it's going to go to a draw with a 5-1 win to Johnny. It's definitely been a very good match here. Great work by both players. They're Kaido patient. I wouldn't think about that one as obscure, but then again, thinking back to my first playthrough of Hokkaido back in 2017, yeah, I think I did break into the bathroom next to, or the bathroom that has a patient's disguise in it. I think that's where I got that knowledge from. Here we go, final 15 seconds. Exploding baseball.
Target will be lost in 10 seconds.
Most fashionable way of getting the kill.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's interesting. I've got Johnny's audio on quite quietly, and there's a bit of dialogue that plays from the announcer on the roulette spin page, saying target leaves in 10 seconds. Yeah. I thought I would have remembered that, having tied twice. Anyway, it is indeed a 5-1 finish to Johnny here. Great work by both players. But at the end of the day, it's this is how it goes. So probably have to see how that's affected the brackets. Actually, I probably want to refresh the browser source as well. That'll probably help us on top of that. Yes, that puts Johnny to second in the rank. I could have sworn Chris was guaranteed to go through when this match had begun. But yeah, Chris has lost his advanced status. Yeah, that did actually happen. Okay. Well, yeah, as you know, Milk unfortunately is unable to go into the knockout stages, but did get another point, which is always good. So the upcoming matches. Oh, I got to refresh the browser source just to show off the fancy scroll, and mainly because one of these matches is now able to be removed from the board. So the next match will be in Central Eastern Time at 9 PM, which is Hashashin and Connor, yeah, on Sapiens and Marrakesh, casted by the amazing Gordy in 420. At 1 AM there's T-Naught versus Red Fox and Colorado in Santa Fortuna, casted by Jotes and Matty. Then, well in tomorrow there's Unini and Randy on Haven and Haven. Oh, that's nice. Casted by Punkin' In For Fun. Plenty more matches to come in the upcoming couple days. Well, that just about rounds it up. I'll have to see who is online, but I've currently got Twitch Champion to Stream Manager, so I'll have to see who is live. Bob is live. Well, /raid barbecue. Hope you enjoyed the cast, hope you enjoyed the match, and I hope to see you again some other time. He appears to be in Hitman, practicing new strats / experimenting. Bye bye.